Okay, so Emma's here, of course, and we have apples, and we're going to make a mile-high apple pie. So enjoy a time lapse of us peeling, coring, and cutting all the apples. Vegetables we don't like. Anyway, so these are all of the apples. I sliced them up real thin. And now I need to put in potato starch, 3/4 cup of sugar, some cinnamon, nutmeg, and then I stir it up. And basically that is the insides. So enjoy this.
Apple pie really isn't that hard.
No, it isn't.
It's not, you don't even have to like mix anything. Besides,
yeah, it's really not hard when you don't do anything.
I've made plenty of apple pie in my life. Don't even start. And
oh, I did 2 Granny Smith and 2 Honey Crisp apples.
No, you did 4 of each.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And then I'm doing 3 tablespoons of, it calls for potato starch, but all we have is cornstarch.
Potato starch?
Yeah.
What's that?
Starch from a potato.
Like the water?
No. Like this. But instead from corn, it's from potato.
I've never heard of that.
Really?
No.
And you're in culinary, or were.
I've never heard of that. Well, I learned something new today.
There you go. Cup of white sugar.
Literally, if you think of oat crust, you just think of cornstarch. We put freaking cornstarch in everything in every recipe.
You gotta make everything thick for the old people.
I gotta make everything gravy and casserole-y.
And I don't measure my spices, but it says teaspoons.
Chunky, because they don't like brothy.
Man, nasty. I really hate nutmeg, and it only calls for 1/4 a teaspoon, so we're just gonna. That should be good. Okay. And I like to add a little bit of lemon juice, if I can find. This is how much my family loves lemon juice. Like, can you see how big this thing is? We drink it straight. I do, but nobody else does. My dad used to put it
like
in tea.
We have that, but like the smaller version has probably been in the refrigerator for 3.5 years.
Oh my god, do you remember when you put lemon juice on your hair and you found it in Gamma's basement and it was like 3 years old and had chunks of mold in it?
And I still put it on my hair. I was like, it'll make extra acidic-y.
I got a rubber band that's better than you.
I'll be like, it'll be extra acidic-y to make my hair blonde. And it didn't do anything, it just made my hair stay.
If you ever have trouble opening a can or something with a lid, you put a rubber band on it like that and it gives you traction so you can open it. Fun fact for you all, even though there's probably 3 of you watching this.
And one of them is here.
And one of them is there, yep. Okay. Lemon juice. And now we gotta mix
I drink
it.
apple cider vinegar straight.
I used to. Because my mom did it for weight loss and she's like, ew, try this. And then I actually liked it.
I do it because it like clears my intestines.
Maybe that's why I have diarrhea.
I don't know, recently I've been all jacked up.
Yeah.
Like, I've been on a 2-week course of, what is it called?
Probiotics.
No, I've been doing that too. That actually helps. I haven't been taking that. That's probably why I have that. Oh my god.
We're all good.
I drink an Activia every morning, but
my battery's gonna die.
Ran out and they didn't have it at the grocery store, so I haven't been using it. So that's why I got diarrhea. Anyway.
I always thought Activia was for like old people.
So did I, but I love it. Literally, I cannot go a morning without Activia. So anyway, I've been on a 2-week course of omeprazole because I think I have early signs of heart attack. Because it's not just heart, what's it called?
Long QT.
No, heartburn. It's not, so ever since 9th grade, like I literally have like the worst indigestion, like
maybe you have acid reflux.
Acid problems in the morning. But it's just when I wake up. Like I literally feel like I'm gonna throw up every morning.
I felt that too.
Because it's just burning in my chest. But then it went away, and I just like dealt with it because it was just in the morning.
Yeah.
But this past like month, it's literally been 24/7, and like, I can't even get a full breath inward. Like I can breathe out, I just can't breathe in. So my mom got me that, and
I used to take something, but it was like a hexagon-shaped pill. I don't know what it was.
I don't know, but
Mommy, what was that pill that I used to take for acid reflux? It was hexagon.
Acid.
Really?
Just Tagamet or Pepsi, one of those things.
Let's start with an R. I don't remember, but. Okay, our potatoes, or what? These aren't potatoes. What are they called? Our apples are all mixed,
Potato
and
pie.
now we're going to split this in half. And Emma is going to make the traditional apple pie. You're gonna do lattice too.
Yeah.
With pie crust, and I personally don't like pie crust, so I'm going to do a apple streusel, whatever the heck it's called, and make like the crumb topping. So I'm gonna change your battery, and we're going to let the pie crust thaw, and I'm gonna mix up my streusel topping as Emma just sits there again and does nothing.
I'm yelling at Alyssa why she's
The streusel, whatever the heck it's called. Is it strudel or streusel?
Streusel.
Streusel with an S, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I do
I say strudel doodle.
half a cup of old-fashioned oats. We need 1/4 a cup of white sugar. Of packed brown sugar. Oh, that's hard as a rock. Love that.
Not hard as a rock. It's too packed, just slam it in there.
Okay.
Put it in there.
Okay. Thank you for your commentary.
Build it in.
We need 1/2 a cup of flour. So this is Emma's.
That was nice.
You don't like Granny Smith's?
No, I do. It's just sour when they're not cooked.
Oh, I love Granny Smith's. And we're gonna pour some apple in. Try and split it in half.
That's only enough apple for one pie.
Okay, we'll just bake one at a time. It takes 60 minutes, right? No biggie.
Okay.
Emma, you're getting a whole pie.
That's a lot of apples. You squish them in there?
Yeah.
I think that's only some air in there.
No, because the apples cook down.
The glaze.
My hand is not big enough to hold this bowl.
Well, you did
I did.
only do 8 apples, and this is what it says. So you should have done 16.
But
if
remember-
you're halving it.
But remember, doubling it? 8 plus 8.
I know, but if you're halving it, like, okay, if you're doubling it, then you half it
Yeah.
into yours and mine. But like, you only did my side, so.
Yeah, my plan was to make a small one,
Oh.
but we
Well,
don't
you
have a
could.
small pan.
I did. You put the
It's too late now.
Well, I have a whole pie now.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and roll out the.
Oh, speaking of,
Other one and do lattice.
if I take this home, I'm bringing it back on Thanksgiving.
You know what?
Okay, here's my pie. I just did all this.
Yeah,
I
we did all
put
that.
my lattice. Oh no, I did the crust.
You did the crust.
I did my lattice. Oops. And then I put a milk wash on top, and I put what's it called? Terabanu sugar.
Turbinado.
Turbinado sugar on top, so it gets all crystallized in the oven. So here's a before.
I love how you turn. Okay, so these are my apples.
It's gonna be like, wow, they've changed.
Yeah. So these are my apples. I only used 4 Granny Smith, and I used apple pie spice and sugar, and then I put that on. Okay, so my crumb coating's on top, and then I put some pads of butter to make it nice and caramelized, and all of the apples are down in there. And Emma's has like 50 minutes, and I need to figure out how long I need to make this for, or bake this for. Here's Emma's apple pie, and I just took my apple crisp out, and the butter didn't spread, but it's fine. So here we go. We're gonna have some apple pie and apple crisp with vanilla, I almost said vanilla yogurt, vanilla ice cream.